there, HQTs. It's time to get out those short shorts because things are heating up around here. The weather in the UK is about to soar to suntan temperatures this week, up to 25 degrees. Malibu and Madrid ain't got nothing on us. So put on the SPF and enjoy that vitamin D while it lasts, okay? Now, we are talking vitamin Dosh tonight. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your blazing hot quiz show host, and this is HQ Trivia, where your big brain can help you win the game. Now, the rules to play are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds to tap the answer. If you get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, and you win or split the Dosh. Today's prize is a warm and fuzzy £550. That will deck you out with some new deck chairs for the garden, an AC because none of us have them, or a cool pair of overpriced designer shades. But before you deck it, you've got to wreck it. So let's get this quiz lit with Q1. Which one of these was a real video game character? Pak-Choi, Pachyderm, Pac-Man. Hopefully you won't be packing your bags after this one. Nice and easy to get you warmed up. Those ghosts were hot on his heels, but it wasn't because they fancied a Chinese takeaway. More of a cake than a lettuce anyway. Is Pac-Man, of course, the real character here. 109,119 of you escaping those ghosts. Now, pachyderm is an obsolete name for thick-skinned mammals such as elephants, rhinos, and anyone but Donald Trump. Q2, what does IQ stand for? Incorrigible quizmaster, intelligence quotient, irrelevant quips. IQ, what does HQ stand for? That might be a more difficult question, but that's for later dates. I'm guilty of at least two of these, and hopefully the correct answer is one of them. QI stands for quite interesting, but IQ stands for intelligence quotient. Who is intelligent enough to know that? 106,383 of you. That's who. Having a high IQ may get you into Mensa, but answering the next 10 questions correctly will put Dosh in your wallet, so even better. It's everyone's favorite part of the show right now. It's shout out time. Hi to Noah Buswell. Your family is very proud of you. To Toby Leon 9, Freddie Brodin, and the rest of the Fortnite boys. Hi to Nathaniel. To Jenny and Andrew in Canary Wharf. Charlie from New York, not Charlie O'Connor, but hi to him as well. Wendy Ridges and the lads flat at Royal Holloway. Good luck to all of you. Q3. What are the Super Troopers in the title of ABBA's hit song? Fans, lights, soldiers. My favourite ABBA song? Money, money, money. I suspect yours is too. Their fans may have followed them around the globe, but ABBA were bigging up a different type of trooper here, swapping guns for glare. It was lights. They were talking about lights here. And that was a tough one. We lost more than 50% of you there. 47,577 of you. Keeping the game lit, though. Now, playing lyrical I Spy Super Trooper was the brand of spotlight pointing at the band during stadium gigs. Q4, which Stranger Things star spent part of their childhood in Bournemouth. Winona Ryder, Millie Bobby Brown, David Harbour. Beware of the Demogorgon. What do you think? Bournemouth is a bit, well, you know, Bournemouth, but I didn't realise it was the upside down. Little Miss Nosebleeds herself. It's Millie Bobby Brown. Spent time in Bournemouth, 29,635 of you got that correct. Better known as 11, Millie was born in Spain, but moved to Bournemouth to harness her telekinetic abilities. Q5, in which county was Lord Nelson born? Norfolk, Hampshire, Devon. Horatio Nelson? Where was that man born? He had the upper-class title of a Hampshireite and the seafaring vocation of a Devoner, sharing a birthplace with Stephen Fry, though. It's Norfolk. That's where he was born. 13,850 of you born to win this game. He may live with the pigeons now, but London's top columnist grew up in the village of Turnham Thorpe. Q6. Which of these rugby union players is not in the top 10 of all-time England try scorers? Jason Robinson, Jeremy Guscott, Johnny Wilkinson. Try and try again. as your mum taught you. 3 English rugby legends, but who tried the least to get there? England's top point scorer ever, but most of those were his golden boots. It's Johnny Wilkinson. Johnny Wilkinson for the win here. That was a brutal question. Not quite savage. 5,564 if you scored nicely there. Now, the other 2 may have scored more tries, but Johnny has that World Cup winning drop goal to his name, doesn't he? Q7. Which of these American rappers also has a lucrative career as a DIY enthusiast? Vanilla Ice, Coolio, MC Hammer. 3 of the greatest rappers of all time. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. He's been musically quiet since the 90s, but has been making quite the racket behind closed doors. The one-hit wonder turned hammer-hitting nutter. It's Vanilla Ice. That's who it is. 2,947 if you hit the nail on the head there. Just when you finally got Ice Ice Baby out of your head, he's back on TV flipping houses. Q8, which of these is a traditional Chinese remedy to cure a headache? Stand on head, swing arms, rub with peeled apple. I have to say, I haven't tried any of these genius remedies myself yet. Put those paracetamol away. There's a new ancient remedy in town. Windmilling your way to wellness. Swinging your arms apparently works. And that was a savage question right there. Bangers and mash happening here on Q8. Yes, it is. 649 of you are swinging forward to the next round. It's based on the belief that swinging your arms will divert blood from your head. Just don't hit anyone else in the head while you're doing it and give them a headache, okay? Q9, which of these buildings is not considered an example of brutalist architecture? MI6 headquarters, Barbican, Hayward Gallery. Is this going to be a brutal one or another savage? Or neither. 3 icons of London architecture, but only one of them is seen as easy on the eye. Brutal behavior in a postmodernist suit. It's MI6 headquarters. 311 of you got that one right. Need help picturing brutalist architecture? Just imagine a bulky concrete fortress and stick a few windows on it. Q10. What is the chemical reaction that occurs when a bath bomb is added to water? Neutralization, oxidation, hydrolysis. I haven't taken a bath in years, guys, because I'm a shower kind of girl. They all sound plausible, but which of these is the fancy word for fizz, a very passive name for a very active reaction? It's neutralization. That's what it's called. 48 of you here on another savage question right here on Q10. The second savage of the game. Hydrolysis is when food is broken into smaller particles, while oxidation does exactly what it says on the tin. Q11, the penultimate round. Here we go. At these 3 streets, which charges the most to rent a shop? Causeway Bay, Hong Kong, Champs-Élysées, Paris, Bond Street, London. They all cost a pretty penny, that's for sure. If you think your annual rent is high, try being a shop on one of these streets. Tonight's prize would get you half a square foot on Bond Street, but merely 8.7 square centimeters on Causeway Bay, Hong Kong. That's the most expensive. 20 of you got that right. Rulers down, guys. We are moving in to the final round with 20 players left in the game. Another player using his or her extra life to get back in. £550 up for grabs right now, and those bragging rights too. Good luck, players. Which of these movies does not feature an appearance by the director's daughter? 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Phantom Menace, the BFG. Nepotism here at its best. We may be ashamed to watch The Phantom Menace, but George Lucas let his daughter appear in it. Stanley Kubrick had a daughter, and she appeared briefly in 2001, using someone else's daughter as giant bait. Steven Spielberg and the BFG for the win here on Q12. We have 4 winners, my lovelies. Congratulations to our 4 winners. We started with over 100,000 players in the game. Just 4 if you're still left standing at the end. You should be feeling ecstatic right now. You are taking home £137 and 50p. We've got Kyman with your little doggy right there. Grace Rose 182, looking a little bored near Abby. I bet you're not anymore. We've got Enarambus looking confused right there about this win. You should be happy too. My Steez as well. What are you guys going to do with the cash? Maybe pay a family member to come to work with you, or get those 8.7 square centimeters of Causeway Bay, Hong Kong. So much you can do with that cash. Another blazing game, HQT Pies. You sure heated things up in tonight's quiz. As always, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at the handle on your screen right now. Let me know how you got on, and of course, request those shout outs too. That's it for tonight, but join me again at 3 p.m. tomorrow for another chance to get £550 richer. Have a great evening, and I will see you then. Bye.